Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the NWA. Tonight we're on an NWA Relentless. We're back here for episode 4, officially the longest series on my channel now. Let me run down the match card real fast as always. Tonight we're starting off with the pre-show here. We're going to have Frank and Jake Dumas taking on some local talent here. Deadweight, Robert Martyr and Yoya. Going into Burchell versus Spencer Slade. And a special 4-way showcase match for the women here. Ava Everett versus Brittany Brooks versus Milo versus Vert Vixen. All new talent to the NWA. We jump into the main card here. PJ Black versus Willie Mack for the NWA Mid-America Championship. Alex Misery will take on a member of The Lost. Zion versus Mims for the National Championship. Blunt Force Trauma versus Bear Bronson and Rhino. The Country Gentlemen versus the Fixers for the #1 contendership to the World Tag Team titles. Jordan Blade versus a debuting Shotzi Blackheart. And The Righteous, Killer Cross, Dutch, and Vincent versus Tom Latimer and the Slimeballs. And your main event of the evening for the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship. Alex Taylor versus Alan Angels. Let's jump right into the action. And just as I said before, we're kicking it off with Frank and Jake Dumas defeating Deadweight in just under 7.5 minutes when Frank pinned Yoya with the El Crucifijo. This is the first time we've seen Frank or Jake Dumas since this save has started. I'll be honest, I didn't really know what to do with either of them, and that's why they're now getting thrown into a team together. But Robert Martyr actually pulling out the best performance of this match. Yoya just right behind him. I'll be honest, this is kind of a tryout match for them too, because this is a team I'm very interested in. These two only announced maybe a month ago that they're going to be teaming up together, which I guess in-game would mean they just announced that. So why not throw them together? Maybe they'll be back in the NWA. We'll see. 38 rating, pre-show, it's whatever. We don't really like yellows, as I always say, but pre-show, doesn't matter. After the match, we see backstage Frank and Jake Dumas announce themselves. Going forward, they're going to be called Magic and Misery. I came up with that. I think it's pretty good, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. 32 rating, it's whatever. They move on, just a singles match here. Burchell versus Spencer Slade. Spencer Slade getting the win in just over 13 minutes by submission. Spencer Slade having the better performance of this match. We love to see that. 39. Spencer Slade is someone who I really want to use more, and I haven't used him very much. So don't be surprised if you see him getting a big push here soon. Not in any sort of a spoiler way, just watch for him. 39 rating, whatever. And after the match, we go backstage. Sam Stackhouse approaches Alex Misery, says that he knows he's probably feeling, well, lost, but he's also been feeling that same way since those SOBs, Blunt Force Trauma, injured his partner, and so he's already gotten one person to help out, but he also wants Alex's help to get back at them. Alex says he thinks they can both help each other out. 29 rating for that. That's not good. Even for a pre-show, I don't want to see under 30. But like we've talked about before, company popularity's at a 32. It's not terrible, really. After that, we're headed into the Fatal 4-Way, but before the match, after Ava Everett, Brittany Brooks, Milo, and Vert Vixen have all made their entrances, Joe Galley stands up from the commentary table and says he just got word that this match will now be a 5-way, with the new addition making her entrance now. Out comes Isla Dawn, making her NWA debut. Brittany Brooks had a great rating for her gimmick. Milo adequate, Vert Vixen awful, Isla Dawn poor. Okay, that's a whole lot of shit. Okay, Ava Everett is actually only a local talent, so that's why you don't see her in here. But the other 4, you will see more of in the NWA. I can promise you that. 20 rating. Shit. Whatever. We move into the match. The Fatal 5-Way is, of course, won by Isla Dawn in just about 11.5 minutes when Isla Dawn pinned Milo with the air raid crash. Can't speak today. Isla Dawn got a 42 for this match. That's pretty good. 38 rating. It's whatever. We move on to the main card, where we will see PJ Black versus Willie Mack for that Mid-America Championship. Who will walk out the champion? And Willie Mack retains in about 16 minutes by pinfall with a chocolate thunder bomb. Willie Mack makes defense number 2 of the Mid-America title. 48 rating, that's great. We love to see that. Willie Mack sustained a dislocated elbow. Shit. Alright. Well, one of our best performers here just got hurt. PJ Black was still second best in this match. Even though Willie got hurt, he pulled out the best. Match a little too long given our audience. I figured it would be, but I wanted to risk it because I know they don't like when they're over 15 minutes, but I was like, okay, 16, let's see that. I guess not. But this match got the card hotter. Match got the show off to a strong start. We move along. We go backstage. Yes, thank you, Baron Von Storm, I'm aware. PJ Black got some backstage heat following this match because he was felt to blame for Willie Mack getting hurt. So PJ hurt Willie. We'll see what goes on with that. Backstage, Tom Latimer and the Slimeballs say they made a couple calls and have some more help coming in. So they propose an 8-man tag team match tonight instead of a trios. If the Righteous can find themselves a 4th man, that is. 39 rating. We move along to Alex Misery versus Crazy Steve, but I just fucking spoiled that. God damn it. Before the match, it is revealed that Crazy Steve is the newest member of the Lost. Oh, okay. Well, good thing that wasn't anything too crazy. Anyways, 45 rating. It's decent. Crazy Steve's crazy gimmick got very good. And we have the match. Crazy Steve defeats Alex Misery in 13 minutes with a centralizer. Crazy Steve had the better performance of this match. 40 rating. That's good. We like that. Shit. After the match, the Lost look to beat down Alex Misery, but they get ran off by Burchell and Sam Stackhouse. Gaggs and Father James Mitchell are an awkward pairing. They seem to throw each other's timing off. I forgot to fix that. We'll see what we do there. 38 rating. Well, still a debut, even if I ruined it like 10 seconds before. We move along to Zion versus Mims for the national title, where we watch Mims defeat Zion in about 15 and a half minutes. Mims making defense number 10 of the national heavyweight title. Zion pulling out the much better rating in this match. Zion seemed off his game. Mims was really off his game. We talk about it every time, but Mims has not been performing well, and I'm still pushing him. It's going somewhere, I promise. 39 rating. It's okay. It's whatever. After the match, let me try not to ruin anything else. I have the match card on my second monitor here, and so sometimes I read a little bit ahead. That's why I ended up spoiling that, because I don't have a good enough memory to just remember everything that's going on. So I'm going to be more careful now reading what's going on here. After the match, Zion goes crazy, tearing up the ringside area, ripping up the mats around the ring, exposing the cement. He says that he needs to win this title. He's so determined that he'll even put his mask on the line. If Zion can't be national champion, then Zion will cease to exist. Mims confidently accepts. 36 rating right here. That's pretty good. Well, I guess not pretty good. It's alright. It's whatever. Our angles don't seem to do very good, so if it's yellow, it's whatever. As long as it's still in the 30s, I'll accept it. And we move along. Backstage, we see the Righteous, and they say they accept the challenge. They've already found someone with similar values to them to assist in tonight's war. The Steiners enter. Scott recalls that some years ago, he was here in the NWA and stood alongside Tom Latimer, and he saw his potential, but he's gone soft. So tonight, his son, JJ Steiner, will have his first taste at the world champion when he teams up with the Righteous to take on Latimer and his little stooges. JJ jumps in to say, Sam Hain, we know, Cross, you have Latimer, Righteous, you have the slime balls, but I don't have a match yet. So whoever this mystery man is, I'll put my title up against him. 56 rating, that's good. That's what we like to see. I knew this was going to do good because these are all good talkers. JJ, not quite so much, but I know the rest are good. I knew this was going to do good. I really badly just wanted to have Scott Steiner and the Righteous in a segment together because that just sounds really fucking funny. I can't really perfect any of their cadences and what they're going to say, but it sounds great. Dutch Killer Cross and Scott Steiner all did well. Vincent and JJ Steiner didn't do so good. It's whatever. 3 out of 5, that's good. We move along into our next match on the card, Blunt Force Trauma versus Bronson and Rhino, where Bronson and Rhino get the win, defeating Blunt Force Trauma with Rhino pinning Damage with a gore in just under 13 minutes. Damage was the weak link. We know. He's not doing great. It's alright. Damage was really off his game. Carnage and Damage had great chemistry, though. Aaron Stevens did some good work at ringside. 45 rating for this match. That's good. Nothing crazy, but that's good. We move along after the match, where Burchell, Alex Misery, and Sam Stackhouse all come running out to attack Blunt Force Trauma. I guess this is how they are both helping each other out here. 34 rating, whatever. Again, we move along backstage, where after their big win, Bronson and Rhino are celebrating, and they call out the Southern Six for those United States Tag Team titles. They say the Savage Beasts are coming for the U.S. Tag titles. This team officially has a name now. Once again, I came up with this one. I think it's pretty good. Let me know. 47 rating. I know, it's nothing crazy. It's pretty cliche to try and come up with something so easy like that, but I'm proud of myself. So, whatever. 47 rating. That's good. We move along. Country Gentlemen versus the Fixers for the #1 contendership for the World Tag Team titles, where the Country Gentlemen get the win in 14.5 minutes with Casey Kazana submitting Jay Bradley. This is the first time I've used the Fixers. Curious to see how they did here. Yeah, they didn't do too great, but whatever. I didn't really expect a whole lot. They showed excellent chemistry team together. That's good. 40 rating. Alright, we'll take it. We move along. After the match, Country Gentlemen celebrate becoming #1 contenders, and they say Old School Tough have been put on notice. The clock is ticking. 32 rating. Whatever. We move along. Jordan Blade, I don't know why I struggled to say that. Jordan Blade versus Shotzi Blackheart, making her debut in the NWA. And Shotzi pins Jordan Blade. I really cannot speak today. I'm so sorry, guys. 12.5 minutes. She gets the pin with a Fright Night. Shotzi, 40 rating. That's good. Punk gimmick, adequate, whatever. Bout dragged in the middle with a lack of flow being noticeable. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have let these two go quite as long as I did, but 32 rating. Whatever. After the match, Shotzi calls out the champ on her first night, and the champ answers. Kenzie says she knows Shotzi loves her spooky bullshit. Oh my god. Shotzi loves her spooky bullshit, so she'll see her at Sam Hain. 54 rating. Today is a struggle for me. We move on to this giant 8-man tag. Vincent, JJ Steiner, and the Righteous. What? Why did it group them like that? The Righteous, JJ Steiner, and Killer Cross defeat the team of Tom Latimer, the Slime Balls, and PCO. I forgot to put in an angle there for him debuting, but whatever. In 15.5 minutes, when Killer Cross submitted Tommy Rant with the cross jacket. So it will be JJ Garrett versus PCO for that television title at Samhain. Let's look through these ratings here. JJ Steiner 48, that's good. Dutch 51, Vincent 44, alright. Killer Cross 47. The TV champ just outperformed the world title number one contender. Alright. I'll think about that. PCO got a 49 at his old age. That's good. He's the best performer of this match. Damn. Tommy Rant 29, Sage Chance 27, Tom Latimer 48. PCO's French Frankenstein gimmick rating of adequate. Scott Steiner did some good work at ringside. PCO benefited from being in amazing form. Killer Cross is getting better at his gimmick. 49 rating. We'll take that. And then after the match, a massive brawl erupts between all 8 men. There's weapons everywhere. It is carnage. And as security is slowly separating them all, it is announced via commentary that at Samhain, the 3 matches that all just collided here will have stipulations added onto them. PCO versus JJ Steiner will now be a tables match for the NWA World Television Championship. The Righteous versus the Slimeballs will now be a hardcore match. And Killer Cross versus Tom Latimer will now be a no disqualifications match for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. 43 rating right here. We move on to our main event of the evening, Alex Taylor versus Alan Angels, NWA Junior Heavyweight title on the line. And Alan Angels retains in just about 16.5 minutes. Again, this match was too long. Whatever, I learned my lesson. With the Bully Club, Alan Angels makes defense number 1 of the NWA World Junior Heavyweight title. And you can see right here, Alan Angels 52, Alex Taylor 35. This is why we put the title on Alan Angels. He's going to carry this junior division. 45 rating. That's alright. It's nothing crazy. That's good though. After the match, Alex Taylor just goes berserk, throwing this giant tantrum. He throws Alan Angels onto the commentary table. He shoves Alex Kozlov to the ground, and then he picks up Joe Galley, power bombs him through Angels and the table before he gets dragged away by security. 25 rating to close out the show. That's ass. Damn it. I was really hoping this would do a little better. I probably rated them all the wrong way. I did Kozlov and Joe Galley non-speaking because they ain't doing shit. They're not gonna add anything. Fuck. Alright. Well, let me give you some inside baseball right here on what's going on. Joe Galley all of a sudden decided, hey guys, 30 days, I'm leaving the NWA. I didn't get a choice or anything. So I wanted a way to write him off. And this seemed like a good spot for it. I don't know. I guess I could have easily just been like, alright, we have a new commentary team, but that seemed a little lame. So I found a fun way to write him off. And we move along. Well, okay. I'll add a little bit more here. Because I hate just watching commentary teams like constantly switch up. I know Alex Kozlov just came in here, 2 months ago, month and a half ago. And so to just like simply make that switch of Alex Kozlov coming in and then to again simply make a switch a month or 2 later seemed wrong. And so to write him off made more sense. I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point. Anyways, overall, our rating got a 49. Our show got a 49 rating. I'm so sorry I cannot speak today. This is terrible. I'll see you guys next time for NWA Samhain. Remember to like and subscribe. See ya. Okay, I just wanted to jump back in real quick right here. Willie Mack's injury only puts him out for 14 days. Our next show is in, I believe, 14 days here. And as of right now, he is not in the plans for that show. So he'll be back by episode 6 of the series, and that's perfectly fine. It won't really halt anything. Alright, now I'm out. See you guys. Like and subscribe. Peace. I'm out.